Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry and it's time for some more adventures of Ash and Steel. Now, I have had a little time since the last episode, did a quick search off camera. Think I found the hill with the ship in stone, and it's heavily guarded by brigands who aren't exactly friendly. So I'm just going to head on back towards the city. And if I can take care of these two rat walkers along the way, that'll be excellent. I've got a few things to do. The main one would be obtaining as much food as possible. Here we go. Dear rat walkers, could you please come out to play? Just you alone, you shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, that's something.
You asked for it.
That works. Both throw, please. Ow. And I think we might be onto something here.
Come at me.
Got him. That obviously did not go as well as we might have hoped. So let's have a drink of water to refresh our energy levels. And be glad to be alive. Look, we have access to a map now. Admittedly, we have no idea what to put on it. And we also have access to this path down here. And we've seen fishermen down here, so we can presume it's not too dangerous. Unless they're hostile fishermen. Looks like they're having a break.
Come on, damned.
Maybe we shouldn't go ask them how the day is. And should instead have another drink of water and head off looking for somewhere we can cook food, like the woodcutter's camp. However, if we want to cook food, we should probably get hold of some. And it has occurred to me that since I've asked both the innkeepers in town about purchasing the booze, and they don't seem to want to know, maybe I should check outside of town, at the Grey Shaftian Hound perhaps. That seems like a very good idea. There may even be food there for sale. Would I have to steal Bertha away from her husband to get food cooked there? Quite possibly. So, I want to stop by Rump's camp to make some potions, or go all the way out to the Free Hunters camp. And I do have a couple of other reasons to be near the Free Hunters camp right now, but our most pressing matter is to go and see Nerest and ask him about the people who robbed me, and say, look, we know you're part of their gang. Which makes you wonder why he saved us. Say, you all know each other. You should have known from my description exactly who I was talking about. But let's first try sell some booze. Nearly here, we see the mighty building rising before us, and the inn is a very large building indeed. Many of the constructions in the city are not quite so large. Let's head inside.
In the reefs. Seeing how
Where exactly?
Captain space is
What a
though.
thick
Somewhere
fog.
near the
Through
old
the
cove,
entrance.
I think.
Did anyone make it out alive?
Hey, Tibor. Oh, right.
Oh, I've got a load of alcohol to sell. Need any? No, friend, I just restocked. No need for any more.
Oh, bugger. Well, at least we got to ask. What can he teach us? These skills, which we don't qualify for. You do have food, that's excellent. What else? We go for one of these.
Practically a gift.
And one of these, as they do seem to be becoming popular. Now, I have a sneaky suspicion Nerest may not take kindly to my questioning, and may indeed become rather violent. Okay, we'll just...
A good
36.
price.
It's a lot. A lot of water. Where's my water gone? Ah, there we go. Right. A couple of pears. Get a bit of variety in Tristan's diet. Also, why not one of these sausages? Okay.
You said it. Oh, maybe I should move to the village. The city makes me sick.
Nightmare.
Have you heard about what the moon sect did?
This
They
weather's
broke
been
into
bad.
the abandoned fort.
So,
What for?
Sunny again.
I'll be damned if I know. But mark my words.
Ask away.
They have
I
definitely
keep no
mistakes something
secrets.
well, who
Oh,
is going
what
to
a
want to help?
nightmare.
Someone was out wandering the streets and yelling like a bloody fool again last night.
They arrested someone in the port last night.
Let's start consumption.
You said it.
So I'm planning to prepare food at the woodcutter's camp. It's also worth noting that our new point of fortitude gave us an extra point of protection all round. So that's great. We just need to keep investing in that and everything else, of course. Oh joy. That potion with a stat point in it was very nice, though. We're not going to find one of those again anytime soon. Should probably slow down, actually. We don't want to get to Jer's shop too early. And we can also check in with Radim for food as well. Okay, we're healthy. We've still got a couple of healing potions. In theory, we could go make a few more now. So if we head over to Nerest's first, then come back over for Jur on the return journey. I've just got this feeling that he may get very hostile. I will say, after all, we helped you out with your
Something
dirty
was
trousers.
hanging around in the cellar all night. Couldn't bring myself to
And
risk
he'd be like,
checking what
hey,
it was.
the less said of them, the better.
Happens all the time, you know.
Yeah, I think I will. Go to the
Broke into the
woodcutters
abandoned
first.
fort.
Why?
Can't see tucht in fog like this.
Because if I'm going to go and see our good friend Nerest, and he might be hostile to me,
Heard a couple of maulers howling at the walls yesterday. Bit wrong.
I'm gonna cook some spiced meat. And then I can check this new recipe I got. See what knows to go with the eggs to make an even nicer meal with an omelette. And keep at it. So obviously map markers are still an ambition. Considered praying? Trying to save up the money for our next skill, to be honest. But it seems like our crafting skills are only for weapons. We can't create armor, only enhance it. Which does actually mean all those hides we can get for leather might be a complete waste of time. Well, net us a load of money though. The sun is high
You
in the
said it.
sky.
Happens all the time, you know.
They arrested someone in the port last night.
Now, we could absolutely cook in front of Nerest at his fire and then engage him in combat. That's kind of insulting, so let's just see what our options are here. So, we got everything there we need for a few. Omelette. Okay. Omelette with meat and tea. Requires berry tea. So tomatoes, onions, garlic. Got it. Woodcutter stew. We can certainly do that. Top quality. No, we go for the spiced stuff. Because it counts towards a stat point. So, spices. We've got everything we need. Eggs. Okay, let's invest in some eggs next time we're trading. And then we can go and see Nerest.
Been trying all
Put our
sorts
metal
of-
helmet on before speaking to him and hope he doesn't
To
punch
be
us in the
sure,
face or something.
but life goes on. These freemen are just bandits with a fancy name.
You think so?
Of course.
Let's go and make some flasks of wolfsbane. How much hail grass have we got? If any. 4, so we can make 1. Let's go put these here as our new go-to food. Maybe Radim has eggs.
Any luck?
He does not, in fact, have eggs. Okay, I'm going to get 3 onions.
A good price.
We might want those later on. Right. Okay. Empty? No. Empty.
I won't fleece you.
We'll see about that. So, 87 poor. Didn't we have a few not quite so poor? So I know we had some better quality wood. Oh well. Off to see the... well, I'm not sure we should call him the closest thing we have to a friend on this island. Nerest is not even trustworthy enough to display his name in letters we can read. And we should be careful because there are undead near the town now. Well, this abandoned ruin. We've been told to search out the hollow, which may be the little dell over there, or could be the great big valley full of them nearby. Which would not surprise me in the least. Let's get a little burst of speed there. Sounds like mud, probably not a dig spot. Now, we did have an interesting and exciting, and very nail-biting at points, nighttime adventure, with lots of brutal combat. Is this beetle still here? I believe we killed it, but I also believe we should put our helmet on before we go check. So, he's still here, that's a good thing. It would appear the beetle has been well and truly defeated by us. Now then. Go. We don't have enough hail grass, but may be fortunate enough to find some more at some point. There's also some rat walkers around here we might want to deal with at some point if we believe, you know, if we're feeling confident enough, and maybe if they're not all adult. This okay. What about... oh. No. I mean, as interesting and exciting vantage points go, this may not actually be one of them. Okay. Was wondering what we might be able to find in this particular region of the island. Now then, where are you, old friend? Let's see how this goes.
Well?
You know, I have the books.
Chuck to take me. You actually did it. Thanks, Tristan. Take this. I've been keeping it in case I go on a bender again. Clears your head like nothing else.
Insight potion. Yes, I think that would clear the head. You know, in which case, let me just try that now. Oh yeah, that's a really good drink, Nerest. I like that. I'm so glad you showed it to me. Where's my other flask of water gone? This one, here. There we go.
Well?
Now for the dangerous topic.
Nerest, I have a question for you.
Well? Spit it out.
Remember that little encounter I had with the locals? Before you found me?
Yes. And?
I found the body of one of them not far from the cove, with his neck broken.
What's this got to do with me?
He was a man of war, Nerest. He had the same tattoo on his face as you do.
Really? There's less and less of us every day. What do he look like?
His hair looked unusual. It was long, but only in the middle of his head.
Like a horse's mane.
Exactly. And the sides were shaved clean.
Oxmar, then. What are the young ones? He was the cabin boy.
Is there anything you can tell me about him? Where'd he live? What people did he run with?
He was one of Majar's. I'm sure you've heard of him already.
No, actually, I don't think I have.
No, I have not.
He was the men of war's quartermaster. Then after the war, he kept on down the crooked path. Got himself a gang and started operating. We figured he'd be hung soon enough, or slip up and end up with his head cut off. But no, luck was on his side. He got rich, attracted more people to his side, and made the ruins to the north into a real hideout.
Are there many other men of war following Majar?
A few, to be sure. Many were right resentful when they sent us back to Greyshaft. And Majar knew how to take advantage of that resentment. He found people who supported his thinking.
But you didn't.
Not one to hold grudges. Besides, I had a reason to settle down.
Yeah, your son.
Where do I find Majar's hideout?
I've already told you too much, Tristan. The men of war, well, they're my family too. A crooked, rotten family sometimes, but we're family all the same. Don't put me in a bad spot.
No, of course. Thank you, Nerest.
And I don't suppose he can... No, he can't. Interesting, though. Well then. We'd better get going. Lever. Got it. It might be worth... Wait, does it make 5 of them? Ooh. Well, I think we'd better head back to Jur and get some food. We are finally creeping towards that next stop. You know what, though? There are rat walkers here, and maybe I can tackle 1 or 3 of them after all. Now, why don't you come... Come and play.
Come at me!
Got him. Good. I'm gonna throw another skull. Excellent.
You like that? It's only going to hurt more.
Wait. We got something good there. +5 strength up to 23. Okay. Ooh, we're in serious damage now, surely. Oh yeah. Let us have a snack. Now that's got to help us in our upcoming battles. So apparently we've been fighting enough, somehow we've gained a quirk that gives us +5 strength, which is really good. If we go round this way, pretty sure that's been mined out already. Oh, that's a third of a potion. I see 2 rat walkers. 2 is not a good number. Half of that would be a vastly preferable number. Okay, could you come alone, please? I don't like that. It looks like another one may be coming. Okay, you got me. Fair enough.
You asked for it!
Take the bloody hell. Sometimes they get lucky with those shots. Okay, well that worked quite well. In the meantime, however, we are significantly wounded. You gonna come play? You are? Please do. Okay, let's just splash him again, please.
You asked for it!
Good, we got the knockback. Ow, okay, fine. There we go, we'll eat a pear. There's one more up there which we can probably take, but it would be nice to reclaim a bit more health first. I'm kind of thinking have a bit of water to wash it down. Okay, you, please be the last one left alive to torment us. Good start. We know there are 2 churlish knaves atop that rise. Now, oh, that was beautiful. Okay. We can't rely on this one combat move to carry us through every fight. Let's try. Only one? Only one, I'm afraid. Okay. So, it briefly seemed like some of them may have refilled a little. What's this? Oh, we'll take that. That shall certainly help us. And what's this? I could have sworn there was something here. That wasn't the return to Irvin's house message. That very briefly looked like an interaction, so it must have been a trick of the eye. You know what? Maybe we should practice.
Oh, I'd rip your head off. You asked for it.
Okay, that worked quite nicely. Oh, that worked really well.
You like that? It's only going to hurt more.
Got you, you fucker. Right. Obviously, that was not ideal. Oh, campfire supplies though. And if they're the only two people at this camp. Then that's pretty phenomenal. I don't suppose I could mine around here as well by any chance. Well look, we're going to eat some more of this. And should definitely be investing in some spices. Okay, well that's a dead end. Interesting. That it could only be reached from that angle. So let's have some more water. So these I could probably sell or melt down actually to make something. But those two varlets have been a thorn in my side for too long. I think we need a drink of water to cool ourselves off and calm ourselves down after that life and death experience there. So Tristan has now reached this point where he can start dealing with nasty buggers. I don't think he can deal with those two near the tavern in the woods just yet. They both have two-handed weapons. One foe with a two-handed weapon is more than enough for now. I think we'll need to either gain a level or some better experience, or some better equipment before we can tangle with the likes of those on a somewhat regular basis. That being said, if we're going off to Mazar's camp, which is going to be full of these kind of nasty buggers, it's not going to be easy. Which means we should obviously desire to resupply. And while I'm not entirely sure where I should go, I don't believe I have enough hail grass for another potion, but I should definitely check. One more. That is a very bright pink flower, isn't it? In the ruins of the old tower. Speaking of ruins of old towers, there is another one near the ruined village. How are we doing for money? Not great. We don't seem to have gained very much. And if we're heading back to Irvin's, will we be locked out? Will we need to do Magwo's quest to be able to get in and see him? Well, if so, that will at least buy us some time. Oh yeah, and while we're here, I don't know how Tristan is supposed to use his tools when reaching these spots. Since his tools appear to have vanished, I imagine it'll be some kind of interaction. And maybe they'll all look very specific and unique. Ah, spices, yes, right. Valabijeur. And we don't know how much daylight we have left, so let's hurry. Maybe we run to hers, grab some spices, stop in with the nightly order, and end the episode there. I wonder if I just go everywhere and ask about the booze and it's just the last place I go that agrees to buy it. That's an interesting possibility. Evening. Great. Well, in that case, why don't I rest overnight here? Hopefully this seat will become visible at some point.
You could use more people here.
Fog's rolling in. What?
Oh, hello.
You don't look so good.
Slept bad, I did. Besides, can't claim to ever look good at my age.
Did something happen, Akin?
How do I put this? Well, we had some visitors, we did. Had a gab.
Who were the visitors?
Called themselves boonifactors.
Said they had something right important to discuss.
Oh, no.
Went into the house with them, and they said, we'd like to propose a takeover of your sawmill. I'm hard of hearing, you know, so I misheard them. And I said, we don't serve turnovers here, lads. This isn't an eatery. That was like a kick in the arse. They started shouting, waving their arms, screaming that since I was being stubborn, it was about to get dangerous around these parts. The
Yeah, I noticed
bandits
that.
would show up and burn everything down within the hour. They gave me one last kick in the ribs and said they'd give me a few days to think it over.
Really? Maybe I should talk to them too.
No, why stick your nose in boonie factor business?
I just want to ask them about the bandits they mentioned. I'm curious.
Suit yourself, Tris.
Oh, we got a death wish.
Where did they go afterwards?
Tuck knows. They didn't announce it to me. But they shat by the fence as a parting gift, then went on their way.
They did what?
I
Fair
said
enough.
they left a pile of shite by the fence. Stank up the place all day long.
Real nice visitors.
Tell me about it.
Maybe I shouldn't stay here overnight after all. He does sell camping supplies, so we may be able to... Okay, what do we got here? Of course we have strength 19 now. Okay, hang on. We can sell that axe. And this. One moment. Okay, thought I heard something that had to be dealt with. Combat axe, so maybe we'll sell that in town. We're obviously keeping this because it's got no sale price. And I think I'll go head up to the fireplace. I don't see any sawmill here. Right, let's make ourselves a nice meal. Then go to bed. Oh, we can't because it's the wrong kind of... And we want spices. Got it.
People here.
Okay, just quick check because I had to pause recording there. Still going? All good. Excellent. I imagine the game wants me to investigate the filth by the fence.
You could use more people here.
Because it's likely to attract the bugs, isn't it? Oh well. Must be another part of the fence. Oh, and we've reversed the order now. Okay. Find out what the benefactors are planning. Might to take us a while to find those. And maybe we focus on the things we can achieve for a bit. Okay, I doubt we can get to bed safely. So we may need to camp. Maybe there's a few things in the city we can do after all. For now, though, we want to avoid trouble. Which means avoiding these goons in here. Oh, you know what then? In that case... how's our fatigue looking? 90.
Why is he wearing that junk?
There is a resting spot in the fields if we don't want to use camping supplies. We're going to keep our helmet on though in case we don't make it to the knight's quarters before we're attacked by some nasty brigand or thug who means to do us in.
Why is he wearing that junk?
Then maybe in the morning we can start taking care of some of the other things we need to do in town. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? That would be really nice. So this is just about a dash through the city, sprinting as much as possible, trying to get there before it's too late.
Why is he wearing that junk?
And of course we should be very grateful for those extra strength. Hey. Now we can spend even more money and buy that better two-handed sword, right? Because Tristan apparently doesn't know how to use a shield. And no one on the island seems to be selling them anyway.
Why is he wearing that junk?
Now we have seen a kind of bandit called an enforcer bearing a shield. I think once, maybe, before. It might almost be worth trying to do the nightly vigil, but that sounds like a right pain in the backside. Especially as there's hired killers out for us and we need to go do it alone. So for now I reckon we just get a good hearty night's sleep and wait till we got another level or two. Those 5 strength points are really helpful. But here we go for now. Let's get some kip. And then I'm reckoning we end the episode here. Yeah, sure, why not? I hope you've all enjoyed this one, and I'll look forward to seeing you all next time, where hopefully Tristan will, start looking after himself a bit better. Bye for now, everybody.